Coming up, from Marvels to Star Wars to DC and others, the impacts that these movies have on their fans last longer than you might think.
Now, from the EMC studio at Onondaga Community College, this is OnTV Update.
Good afternoon. Welcome to OnTV Update. It is Friday, April 26th, and I'm Griffin Ferrari. Last night, Avengers Endgame opened up, and it brought record crowds, becoming the biggest Thursday night U.S. opening at $60 million. Avengers Endgame is the 22nd movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Marvel is not the only fandom. Fandom is being a fan of something, whether it is a movie or a book. I took a look at the impacts that these fandoms have on the lives of their fans. According to the Daily Dot, Marvel is the biggest fandom of 2018. Adam Golden is a Marvel fan. He explains what sets it apart from other fandoms.
The MCU has done something really different. They hit this ball out of the park and created a whole new game with it. The way they tell their stories, they all take place at different times, however in the same universe.
Fans can display their fandom through toys, such as Funko Pops, Legos, and full-size Infinity Gauntlets. Adam says there are two ways to prepare for the big Avengers movies.
There are multiple ways to prepare or not prepare. You can either go in and watch the movie and be surprised just like everyone else, or you can do what I do and watch every single one of the movies in chronological order before the release date of the new one.
Adam says the Marvel movies gave him the push that he needed to figure out what he wanted to do in life.
I knew early on that I wanted to somewhere be involved with film, whether it be behind the camera, on the camera, writing, directing, acting, editing, whatever. I knew that I wanted to be a part of that long before I started being a fan of the Marvel movies. But seeing them, I think, kind of jump-started my push towards that.
Adam is also a movie theater employee. He says this weekend to be patient with them due to the high amount of business. He also says that some employees may not have had the chance to see the movie yet, so be careful what you say around them. Right now, you can find out when your final exams are going to be. We have just about 2 weeks left in the semester, and the school has provided a way for us to stay organized as it comes to a close. You can find all the times and places of your final exams on our school website under the Know Your Final Exam Schedule tab. Later on, we'll introduce you to a local team that swims year-round. But first, we'll show you how to be environmentally responsible. We'll be right back. This is OnTV Update.
My favorite class to teach is probably the writing scripts. I enjoy working with students on creative writing, and though I enjoy all the classes that I teach, to be honest, there's an energy that creative endeavors like writing scripts allows you to have. That energy just kind of bubbles through the whole term, and so it makes it a lot of fun.
Kappa is the honor society for two-year colleges. Well, I was first appointed by the president to be the Phi Theta Kappa advisor, and I think that I've stuck with it so long because I see that it really does make a difference in students' lives. My role as a Phi Theta Kappa advisor gives me a unique opportunity to form close relationships with students and really see them grow. Come to OCC with an open mind, come here, work hard, and make it happen.
Living on campus is a lot more convenient than living at home because everything I do is on campus, so I can just easily go to places I need, whether it be advising, whether it be getting tutored. Everything's just like within just slight reach. You get a lot of help here. All of the professors I've ever had have been really, really great, really involved, and guide you in the right direction on what you want to do. And it also just lets me get into the whole community aspect of college. That's really important.
Passion for cooking, and sharpen your culinary talents with a degree in hospitality management from Onondaga Community College. You'll take courses in our new state-of-the-art kitchen that prepare you to be creative and enhance your culinary skills while learning how to take charge of a professional kitchen. Apply now at sunyocc.edu to start your career in hospitality.
I knew I wanted to go to a community college just because it saves money. It's not like a high school classroom. Favorite part of my classes would be the hands-on experiences. You can go into a lab and watch it happen. It's not just ink blots on a page. It's in motion. The faculty is great. They really care about the students. The majority of my professors, they're very patient, fairly understanding. I would highly recommend OCC. I would say go for it.
Welcome back to Ontv Update. I'm Elizabeth Vaughn. We'll take a look at the aftermath of Earth Day and see what we can do to continue keeping our communities clean. But first, today is going to be a very rainy and stormy day with a high 60 and low 30s. A very wet day ahead, but it's nothing like a pair of umbrella and a pair of rainbows can't fix. According to local SYR's weather forecast, it seems like it's going to be a chilly week. Tomorrow we'll be getting a few chance of rain, along on Sunday with a high chance of rain and snow showers, including Tuesday in the high 50s and low 40s with a 30% chance of rain, while Monday and Wednesday is taking a rain check for a warm, sunny, and cloudy day. Earth Day is a day that we can all come together and make change to better our environment. Even though Earth Day has passed, the impact that it lasts forever. Let's take a look at what we can do to continue being responsible for our planet Earth. Earth Day is a day we reflect on things we do and see if there are solutions that we've done to our Earth. With all the littering and messes in the environment, Kim Law explains why we should fix it.
I feel like, as cliche as it is, we have one Earth, so we have to take care of it. With the people littering and doing all of this, we're all humans, we make mistakes, but there are ways to fix it.
There are a few ways to fix our planet. Recycling specialist Dale Coca of Onondaga County Resource Recovery Agency shares his input on it.
Well, I think what we need to do is just be conscious of the decisions that we're making and being aware of the environmental impact.
One of the decisions you can do to have the environmental impact is recycle papers bought as a can properly, and whatever's left goes in the trash. According to Dale, it is important to protect these resources not only on Earth Day, but on an everyday basis.
It's important for us to protect those resources, not just for the sake of protecting those resources, but for our own continued well-being as a race.
We all have the responsibility and we all have the goal, and we all walk through every day maintaining that goal, but if we stop for each second and work together as a group, as a family, as a community, we can make this Earth a little better.
You can join the Earth Day litter cleanup tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the White Branch Library on Butternut Street. Lunch will be provided and a party will be held to reward all the hard work. Now let's take a look for more stories that we have for Ontv Update. Griffin?
Thanks, Elizabeth. If you would like your name in this year's graduation program, the last day to register is tomorrow. Also, be sure to get your cap and gown soon to make sure they don't run out of your size. You can buy it at the bookstore. Coming up after the break, we'll check out a year-round independent swim team right here in the Syracuse area. We'll be right back. You're watching Ontv Update.
Because we're a two-year school, you're going to play right away. As a freshman, you're going to get pretty good parts, and as a sophomore, you're going to have all the best stuff. We have a lot of non-majors involved, and they can play in ensembles, they can take lessons, they can take music classes. They really could do all the music major things. There are no barriers to that. We have great equipment, we have great facilities. It's a lot of fun to be here. There's a lot of energy, and we do a lot of performing, which makes everybody kind of energetic and working towards those goals together, and it makes it a lot of fun.
I really enjoy the potential to work closely with students. Oftentimes, we're fortunate enough to have small classes. Typically, we do a lot of class discussions, we do a lot of exercises that deal with student writing. I try to get the students to interact with each other. I think there's a pretty good balance between students working on their writing and sharing thoughts about writing. Yeah, I think OCC is a strong consideration for any student.
We offer a variety of experiences, and the idea is that you're still learning to play your instrument, but you're learning to express it in different formats. We have a lot of opportunities for students to play and learn about different ways to use their instrument to make music. We have a variety of concerts and events. We bring in alumni, but also our students perform, and they get to have those experiences. And it really is a chance to shine quickly.
What I like about the dorms is how social it is and the community that's built around it and how we all come together to share thoughts and ideas.
Even when you think you're alone, you're not really alone because you're always going to live with somebody and they're always going to want to speak to you. And there's always a person waiting to make a new friend.
I met my friends through some common hobbies we all share, like playing video games, so I met a lot of cool people that way and I enjoy the company of my friends.
A smallish community, small campus. It's nice to be able to walk everywhere. The college has tons of opportunities for help and assistance in your classes. It's great. My OAR advisor, Office of Accessibility Resources, the people there are always there to help you. They always ask, how my day was so far and all that. They're really nice and helpful there. If you talk to them, they will do something for you if they can.
Welcome back to Ontv Update. I'm Joel Stevenson, and most sports teams have on and off seasons, but the Syracuse Chargers, an independent swim team made up of young athletes from all over the Syracuse area, instead go all year long.
The Syracuse Chargers have been around since 1970. They started as a community outreach program through Syracuse University as swim lessons for city kids, and eventually became a competitive swim team, attracting students and kids from all over Syracuse for a more focused experience.
So Chargers is definitely, it's a longer season. There's much more involved with it, whereas varsity season is more sprint based. When you get into Chargers, you get into a little bit more distance. You also become a family with more than just kids in your area. We are from a lot of different schools, so you get to meet a lot of different people that way. It's typically a longer practice, a more strenuous practice, so you definitely learn time management better.
Jade Stevenson, a member of Chargers for the past 2 years, joined after varsity season had ended at JD, as she decided it was the best way to get better at competitive swimming.
I feel like there's definitely a lot more individualized attention from the coaches, and the coaches are very nice here. Practices are different than varsity, because varsity, I feel like you're more time crunched, and here, yes, you are kind of time crunched, but it's definitely, I feel like it's a little more lenient, and we have more like specialized attention, and we are able to do more things than just like sprints.
Usually the Chargers practice at the pool at Lemoyne, but today they practice at the JD Middle School pool.
As helpful as Chargers is for the kids, it's equally rewarding for the coaches, who are proud to be a positive influence on the kids' lives.
I do enjoy coaching. I typically have the little ones, so I don't have a voice at the end of it most days. But it definitely is a lot of fun. They keep you on your toes. You never know what's going to come out of their mouth or what they're going to do next. But it's really rewarding to watch them succeed in the end. So make it all worth it.
The Chargers' next meet is on May 18th at the Webster Aquatic Center near Rochester. And to join the team, go to their website at SyracuseChargersSwimming.com to get started along the process. The OCC women's lacrosse team took a decisive victory at their home field over Erie Community College last week. The Lasers won the game with an outstanding score of 27-0, with this game making the team's overall record this season 5 wins to 1 loss and a regional record of 3 wins to 0 losses. The Lasers will be playing another home game this Saturday against Monroe Community College at 11:30 a.m. Registration for OCC's youth basketball camp is now open for boys and girls ages 7 to 17. If you sign up before July 12th, get an early bird discount. Forms can be found on the athletic website at onondagalasers.com.
Thanks, Joel. Elizabeth Fawn is back for a weekend weather update. Elizabeth, will people be upset that they sit inside for 3 hours to watch Endgame this weekend?
Well, Griffin, since it's a rainy for this weekend, it shouldn't be a problem at all. Today we're getting into a high chance of rain showers in the 60s, while Saturday and Sunday is giving us a chilly day, still with the chance of rain and snow shower. So whatever you decide to do, make sure you bring a jacket and an umbrella.
That's all we have today. Join us next week at 11 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. I'm Griffin Ferrari.
I'm Elizabeth Fawn. We'll see you next week.
I'm Joel Stevenson. Thanks for watching. This is Ontv Update.